I think I'm having a stroke. I'm gonna save. Take a sip. Water. Water very good. Oh my god. Oh, big stretch. Audrey's statue rises from the rest with stern grace. Her eyes are fixed on the horizon, and her foot is much shinier than the tarnished rest. Is that the brother? Is that her piece of shit brother? Ew. Behind her, two familiar figures are waiting for you. The patron Lord Legrande, unsettling with his similarity to you, and a garishly dressed bravo with a rapier on his hip. The sight of the bravo flash in recognition, the eyes of the bravo flash in recognition as he sees you. He leans in to whisper something into his exalted lord's ear. It's unlike Gualtiero. Wow. My name is Chissy and I hate your name more. It's unlike you to be on time, Chissy dearest.
I'm different.
Your sister is dead. Your sister is dead, patron lord. So you said at the dance, also, but here you are, standing before me in the flesh. How did you know to contact me? Oh, indeed. I would not divulge the secrets of our house so easily, but since you are a part of it... He wipes an invisible speck of dust from his shoulder. Father's will included a peculiar cause, one I had to execute to succeed him. It concerned your dowry. Much of it was used for the funeral, but the rest was hidden. 1 silver coin a day, under a loose stone, in a well. 1 coin a day until the Queen's dance. Sound familiar? You hired Silas. He scoffs. Perish the thought. I merely ensured the ruffian received her pay. Father had made the arrangement before his death. I did not. Even I know of her task, until I recognized her at the dance. Why threaten her? You have always despised little gnats like her. I am not the Chissy Legrand that you knew. Make no mistake, sister dearest, I know you have changed, but in the eyes of the Citadel, you will always be a Legrande. And what an honor it is for our house to be blessed with the Lady of Dawn. I don't like my brother. He's a piece of shit. Why? Because I have the interests of our house at heart. I'll speak plainly. It's only natural that you return to the house in an official capacity. We shall become the cradle of dawn and rise to rule the city like we were always destined to do. Nah. No. How short-sighted. You know nothing of governing, but the house has always enjoyed steering Carolise. Your mandates, how do you plan to turn them into laws? What about their enforcement? Should some be enforceable at all? What I offer to you is mutually beneficial. We shall work together in her name and strengthen each other. He's not wrong when he says that you know nothing of governing. But he is presenting the house as your sole savior. Once you officially ascend as the Lady of Dawn, you won't displace judges and lawmakers. If anything, you'll work with them. Fuck you. I must not have heard you correctly. Oh, I'll speak louder. Fuck you and your stupid little hat. I assure that you have. He's kind of cool looking. He exchanges a glance at the bravo, but the burly man simply shakes his head. He's sleazy! Good for him. I have seen what she can do, my exalted lord. I value my hide more than I value your coin. Insolent rabble. The patron lord has seen what I can do as well. Perhaps he wishes for an encore. He points his finger at you. This is not the last of me. You will return to the house. The fuck I will. Snap. His fingers are elongated like yours. This is the idle thought your mind carries as you reach with your hand and twist it until you hear a satisfying crunch. He jolts away from you with a cry. Yeah, fuck your nimbly finger. We are done here. You look at the bravo. Will he jump to defend his exalted lord? But he raises both hands in the air. What are you doing? Chase after her. You nod at the bravo and turn around. He does not follow you. The refrain, concealed from the populace with magic, is but a short walk away. You head there with purpose, mulling over your exchange with the patron lord. The lush gardens are empty, but you hear a commotion inside. No, it's music. It's my man.
Yay!
Alfion's honeyed voice merges with the notes of his lute and claps that follow the tempo. You peek into the foyer, occupied by the small crowd. Alfion is sitting on the stairs, surrounded by Aleste, Brother Mattia, the source of the enthusiastic claps. Leaning against the doorway, Ascanio claps as well, but with far less gusto. Atri is the only one who seems indifferent about the performance, but a better look reveals a small smile concealed underneath her hood. I like our little house of misfits. You have never heard the song before, but the melody is vaguely familiar. Make us healthy, dry our tears, lay aside our toils, take from good, all wrath and weakness, give them a good boil. Is it the Laverna song? The last word stretches for several seconds till a burst of claps drowned the notes of his lute. Thank you, thank you. You're a wonderful audience, even those of you that are not clapping.
Clap. He winks at you.
Of everyone present, Brother Mattia is the only one enjoying himself the most. Almost more than Alfion. You haven't seen him smile like that ever since he took refuge in the guest house. Once the cheering dies down, Alfion props the lute onto his legs and gives it a strange look. This performance is officially my last. Huh? Was his voice strained, or was it just your impression? You think you see his lips tremble, and then his eyes glow in the otherworldly hues of the abyss, and a smile replaces his resignation. Now, instead of failing to write a love song, I will live in one.
Oh! Yippee!
With you is the thought that folds gently into your mind. Atri can finally smash my instrument to pieces. Why would I do that? Learn to play it properly, at least. What's wrong with the way I played it? You take the chance to step into the foyer and make your presence known to the others. Last, you're here. We have important matters to discuss. So important that you can't answer me, Atri. I played that perfectly. She ignores him and squares up to Aleste, Brother Mattia. Before they can say anything, Alfion twirls his fingers and their faces become blank. They both nod in unison and head upstairs, docile under his command. I will not say anything. This is a meeting of the gods. We should move to the dining hall. He gestures to the space behind his back. Come. Ooh, dining hall. Lit by chandeliers even during the day, the dining hall is austere in its splendor. Several tables, enough to provide seating for dozens, populate the paneled room. How is everyone so sparkling clean? How is everything so sparkling clean? Did you keep it ready for us all this time? Ascanio's glare has no bite. He seems almost flustered. We have a third. I hope that one day you will come to appreciate silence without feeling the need to fill it with idle remarks. We might not have a third. Goodness gracious, I hope not. Are you quite done? Alfion pouts, but stays quiet. After a moment of silence, Ascanio speaks up. The patron Lord Legrande wanted a word with you, Chussie. He was desperate to exploit my past in his favor, but I ignored his bribery. Atri nods in approval. Foolish as he is, the young patron lord is also powerful. I pray he won't sow discord and retaliation. Before we move on to more pressing matters like the halls, there's something else I'd like to talk about. We're listening. We oppose the abyss and all it stands for. Atri's lips turn into a thin, vaguely snarling line. What of its acolytes, then? Out of the small coven that still exists in the shadows, you have only ever met Nessa. I have to keep my eye on them. Their numbers thinned significantly once Alfion and then you were raised by them. Must we do something about them? Whatever do you mean? I do not wish to stain my hands with their bloods. Time will bury their voices without the need for us to interfere. You make it sound easy. We have something mortals aren't afforded. Time. Waiting for problems to die of old age sounds peaceful, at least. You agree to spare them, and Atri relaxes. Settled then. Ascanio's eyes lower. The silence lasts but a moment before Atri leans forward to study you. There's still a soul clinging to you, Chussie. What does it want? Before you reveal yourself to the city, before ushering it into a new era, you first must steal the full powers of the Abyss. And to do so, you need the halls. The last whisperer I hear longs to see the freedom in the halls. Ascanio needs no words to show his feelings on the matter. Since we're all here now, why don't you tell us exactly what the halls are, Ascanio? Very well, allow me to begin with a rhetorical question. What is a mage? Magic guy? A moment of silence passes while you think of an answer. Mage is proof of the hypocrisy of the Abyss. That is not the answer you had in mind. In death, sure, all return to its embrace, but during their life, some mortals are blessed more than others. Their eyes occasionally glimpse the shadows we see so easily, and their blood can boil hot enough to call forth power. He leans back. In other lands, they are initiated into priesthood and act as enforcers of the envoy's will. They are the Abyss's army, and the one I was intended to lead. Lead them I did, away from the guiles of the Abyss. Through your blood. It allows mortals to see the ether, just like I do. Years of meticulous study chokes out the mage's affinity for the impulsive magic of the Abyss. Imagine all the good they could have done if they weren't locked up. There is a reason most only leave their gilded cages during the festival. I do not want to see the city dependent on their magic. Well... Advisors for nobility, magic being... Using it for the city could be good, like apostles. Magic could still be used in extraordinary situations to aid the city. That is already the case. The expanse of the harbors has seen no casualties so far thanks to the mages supervising the project. And the canals are soon due some work. What about the fire? You saw Ascanio for the first time as a warden, after all, come to spirit away Morine after her transgression, but helping with a fire that was ravaging a building and threatening to spread. Well, wells are abundant for a reason. Besides, Atri here has kept the casualties exceptionally low. At a cost. She has been out of the shadows for long enough that her skin is beginning to heal, and her eyebrows bud in a line above her eyes. At a cost I do not mind paying. Yeah, she's not as scarred. I have yet to hear a single thing about letting the mages go free. Think of the destruction the disgruntled mage could cause. Imagine all the good things they could accomplish. The favors they could exchange to rise among the ranks and rule the city. How disillusioned. We are here to bring hope to the entire city, that includes mages. But how? Declare them blessed by the ladies? And you will only make the divide between them and the populace more stark. Free them and pay the price in blood. How long will it take for the halls to be empty if you do not infuse them with power? Ascanio falls quiet as he ponders the question. Almost a century, but that will mean the rise of people with an infinity for the Abyss. And who will they join if not its acolytes? They are neutered now, but won't be in a decade or so. Atri has been exceptionally silent during this exchange. I refuse to see Marine shackled once more. You gave her luxuries and titles and cultivated her scholarly ambitions, but once she saw the misery of the city, once she realized how powerless she was. Darkest hour was her only way out. Must we treat mages any differently from other mortals? Are we not proof that it's not the gift itself, but it's how it's used that matters? Ascanio's thoughts fight with one another behind his eyes. If it's a crime to be born of the Abyss, why are we discussing the future of a city instead of walking into a gaol? Just say it already. As you wish, they shall be allowed to leave the halls and practice some magic. I mean, that's valid. Being the warden gives you something to do as well. Ascanio rolls his eyes. To the halls, then. Can I come with? Only I and the mortals bound to me are allowed inside. His eyes fall upon you. Envoys floating in liminality seem to be an exception. It sounds like powerful magic, not the kind you wield. It was a gift from the Theans, war reparations they call them. Alphion whistles. Once this is done, you'll have to introduce us to all these other envoys. I doubt they'll want anything to do with us.
Yeah, we're rebelling. We're bad envoys. Yippee!
Ascanio stands up, marking the end of your first council. Your confrontation with the Abyss will either be your undoing or the beginning of a new chapter for you in the city. The waterfall that serves as a door for the halls spills its glittering bounty onto the square, where gentle waves shining like glass hide the nothingness underneath them. The halls are Ascanio's home, yet he feels out of place, austere where the surroundings are decadently lavish. I'm not gonna say a word. There it is, the entrance in front of your eyes, concealed by the waterfall plunging from the bare stone.
Once we walk in,
I got water. He regards you from the corner of his eye.
once the last soul escapes you, you will fall into the deepest darkness.
Oh, I don't like that. Big boy save.
The abyss won't be warm and comforting like it was for us.
Are you afraid?
Only a fool wouldn't be. I pray you survive this. We should go.
He's the first to slice through the waterfall with his arm. The water splashes all over, yet does not wet his clothes. One step later, he's gone. The first step inside is purification. You squeeze your eyes shut and walk through the waterfall, an illusion that does not wet your face or flood your ears with water. It's the tree! A perfect blue sky welcomes you atop the golden wheat field. You have been to the farmlands. You have seen what a real field is like, and it is nothing like the sterile beauty of the fields of ignorance. That was the name.
What would freedom taste like to the pet birds, jailed in a gilded cage?
Hey! Marne emerges in the corner of your eye. Around her, countless more mages are summoned to the fields, witnesses of your mandate. The last whisper awaits your answer with trepidation, and you assert your will out loud.
You've been cut off from the city for long enough.
Tears flood Marine's eyes.
Today, the door of your gilded cage opens for you.
Yay!
Little bird will pat its atrophied wings and fly away.
I am a good god!
The last soul, that of Marine's mentor, presents itself to you, eager to be devoured. Delicious power invigorates you. You taste it but for a moment before your last defense against the abyss crumbles. Sacred nothingness surrounds you. With your senses absent, you are left to drift in the void. You are alone, yet you know you are floating among countless souls. Time loses its meaning. Your thoughts stretch for minutes or hours. You don't know. Perhaps you're outside of time. Or perhaps you're only afforded a moment of mercy before the abyss swallows you
I
whole.
refuse to yield.
Let me go! Why am I naked? This is the realm of the abyss. Its grandeur breaks you. The power shatters you. You are nothing compared to it.
I am the one that will strike your name from the annals and turn you into falsehood.
You have no body, yet your blood boils and your fingernails rip and your eyes split open. You have no mouth, and yet you scream. Your voice is fierce like that of a raging beast, not of a whimpering victim.
I will withstand you and steal your power, and I will use it against you.
Yeah.
No.
You will become finite and easy to swallow.
I don't want that.
The abyss will devour you whole, will morph you into another nameless shadow who serves it.
It's a standstill, or so you believe. Outside of time, for a brief moment, the comfortable void ushers you into the realization that in the realm of the abyss, you are as much as your intentions are. So long as you stay defiant, it cannot destroy you. It froths like poison, like lava, like the stormy sea, eager to escape its contradiction of hate.
I have always worked for hope.
You have not.
Wow. Like a blade quickly pointed at your throat, your words are turned against you by the abyss. 6 were the people that gave your life for yours. 6 were the wishes that bound you to them. Some you fulfilled, others you refused. Stand by everything that has led you to this moment, but choose your battles carefully. You cannot show even the smallest sliver of doubt to the Abyss. Oh shit, is it the people I helped? Oh, fuck me, okay. Anelia.
Anelia's mother wanted me to rob her daughter of choice. Instead, I encouraged her to flourish, doing what she loves the most.
Your resolve grows stronger against the desolation of the Abyss. Alright, this guy.
One of the souls wanted me to eradicate one of your first spawns, but I denied it. Nevertheless, the harbor prospers, and the dockmaster's worries are at ease.
It
Hungers.
It does not.
will awaken. It will devour. It will consume. The mortals foolish enough to stand in its way.
Okay. Is the Abyss going to unleash Kolianakanth against the city? It will listen to me. You are sure of it. The Abyss has nothing to say against your assertion. Alright, I guess... Old man?
Nessa's apprentice wanted to cure the disease caused by Lord Rizzo's twisted flowers. And a cure she did find.
Yet the tyrant lives still, embittered by age, mad with wealth.
Having the people of Santana brutalize him would have accomplished nothing. The Citadel would have been swift in its retaliation, and twice as brutal.
You know in your heart, and so does the Abyss. Oh, hey, it's opening me up. Yippee! The path you walked is true, and your conviction is unshakable. Oh, hell yeah! I did it! In this realm of souls, your creed becomes dogma, and your confrontation with the Abyss ends in your victory.
Give me the power to undo you.
Harbinger of the darkest hour. Envoy of the future without its gloom. Your gift has always been that of the end. The end
Of the prodigal one's folly.
Surely you don't mean...
The gift of death. A return to mortality for envoys like you. I'm bringing hope. Right? Big save. Bring hope. A crystalline sound reaches you within the void.
serene Voyager intercedes for you, O envoy.
That's the title the Abyss gave to Lyris.
Bestowed upon you is not the end, but rejuvenation.
Her gift shatters, keeping it at bay the darkness that floods you. Now unbound by the promises of mortality, you withstand the shadows without them consuming you. Ancient wisdom shapes itself in the boon you received. You reject the violence of the Abyss to embody the comfort it gives. Under your command, guided by your touch, the shadows can flush out ailments and restore injuries. Defeated and taken advantage of, the Abyss has nothing more to tell you. You open your eyes to find yourself on the ground, surrounded by the golden wheat of the halls. Lyris's crystal is gone. Oh, hell yeah! And in its place you find a glittering dust instead. You have her to thank with a smile. You thank her with a smile. It will have to do, at least until you see her again. You barely have time to soak in your surroundings before the wind is knocked out of your lungs. Uh-oh. Is he mad at me? With a cry, you writhe on the ground, struggling to push yourself back up. Ascanio grabs your shoulder, and in a blink you're transported outside the halls. The force that was overcoming you is gone as quickly as it came.
Should have known the wards would activate once you've succeeded.
Oh, okay, he's not mad at me.
What an entrance, you two.
Alphion helps you stand up and welcomes you into his arms. You have never seen him look so tenderly at you.
That took me by surprise.
You were face to face with it, and you survived its
I
wrath.
did! It was scary.
Your survival is proof the impossible. To think that the Abyss would cower in front of you.
Gone are the souls that haunted you. Gone is the uncertainty of your fate. You went against your nature, defeated the Abyss, and seized its power for all your own, to usher usher Carolise into a new era. Let's go! Fuck you, Dad! A new chapter begins, one you won't have to experience alone. But have you ever been alone truly?
It's the last day of rest for us, and dusk is fast approaching.
This is your last day as Chussie. Come tomorrow, you will become Dawn and belong to the people.
I'm not the only one feeling like a celebration, I hope.
Yeah, drinks.
You exchange a kiss with him. His mirth is infectious, and victorious smiles spread all around.
What's your idea of a celebration?
Drinks. Orgy. Orgy.
Wine, good company, and a lovely view from the mezzanine of the Rose.
Yeah.
Did I do it? Ooh, epilogue! Hell yeah. I mean, that one chapter was called Sigh of the Abyss, so like that was given the old final one. God, this is such an in-depth story. I kind of like it. Your rise to power is given legitimacy by the alliances you have forged along the way. You ascend first, for that is the burden of Dawn. The injured and the ailing flock to you. Soon word of your miracles spread. Atri takes time to restore her scarred face to its former glory. Discarding her rags, the striking resemblance she bears to her statue is more clear than ever. Hot damn, Atri! Look at you! The admirable Admiral. Why am I putting in a beat? The Admiral returns to Carolise, hailed for her prowess in battle, but for the many people she has saved throughout the city, throughout the years as the city's protector. Once her illustrious past come to light, yours emerges too. Rumors spread of Miss Legrande's chilling cruelty, the joy she found in torment and perversion. You have the patron Lord Legrande to thank for bringing ruin to your image, or trying to. Alphion is quick to intervene before rumors get out of hand. Alphion, whose domain is the darkest, ascends away from the city's eyes. His tasks are the most taxing, and he does all with a smile on his face. As for Ascanio, he can finally rest and enjoy the fruits of his labors after centuries of relentless hope. Thus begins a new era for Carolise. Father Mattia refuses your offer to rise through the clerical ranks. It's among the people where he belongs, he says, distributing bread and lending his ear to the troubled. Aww. Aleste's fate is much grander. Once the corrupt members of the clergy of Dusk are purged, her ironclad values and fine mind make her a natural candidate in Alphion's right hand. Supported by you as a new leader of the Laverna, Renza proves to be a cunning businesswoman. Good for her. The first sweeping change she implements is abandoning the scars seared on someone's face as punishment. The Laverna become less bloody and feared, more by the merchants than common people. Of course, not all agree with changes. Renza soon understands why the old leader hid herself from her people. Ugh. You ask Silas to be released from her ranks in exchange for her protection. Renza is happy to accept your offer, and even finds a new place for Silas to use her talents. Now, as an apprentice in a carpenter's shop, Silas carves wood instead of flesh. More and more mages abandon the halls to return to their families. Many rally around Marinette and elect to use their magic to repair crumbling houses and maintain canals and put out fires. Several others lament their decadent past and refuse to leave the halls. You have given them a choice. What they do with it is in their hands. Malik's efforts to turn his parents' shop into an honest business don't pan out as he imagined. Renza has her sights set on the place, and his constant refusals only make her more relentless. Your intervention is the only thing that stops her from seizing the shop by force. Aw, poor Malik. He didn't deserve that. Patron Lord Rizzo lives long enough to see you come into power. No plea nor gift can make your heart waver, for you know the atrocities he planned, and he is the first lady's judge and is found guilty. Hell yeah. Anelia becomes your personal seamstress, and her extravagant style is well suited for the Lady of Dawn. Atri takes Nessa and her coven under her wing and grants them her protection. Now, walking a path too dark for a child to follow, Nessa surrenders Miche to Lapo. His studies of herbs continue with Lapo's instructions on medicine. You kept your promise to Kolianacanth and visited its watery lair, intrigued by how you went against your own nature, and is eager to listen and learn, and defend the city should the need arise.
Yay, Kolianacanth! Happy ending!
You tell as much to Bastion, who requests the Navy to safeguard the waters around Carolise. You rule directly only for a generation. Year by year, law by law, you strip nobles of their wealth and privileges until they can be judged fairly. No mortal shall ever be above the law. Crime begets punishments in the hells as well as on earth. Your transgressions against the abyss does not go unnoticed by other envoys, and once the horizon is darkened by enemy fleets, you must defend the city. Just as Kolianakanth awakened to repel the Theans, it once again stirs to protect the city.
Yay!
Carolise, enclosed in the embrace between sea and mountains, is allowed to thrive by itself. With you to guide it, should it fall into the mistakes of the past. Times change, plagues ravage entire countries, revolts plunge them into bloodied frenzies. Every terrible change inspires mortals to do better, to toil so that their children will never have to experience similar horrors. As their lives grow more comfortable, as their numbers surge, the abyss's voice grows kinder and its magic less wicked. Perhaps the time of envoys is over, you think. Science can guide them instead of blood, reason over ignorance. Is your great work done? Hot damn, I'm a good leader. Hello!
Faster than this.
What? Huh? What the fuck? What is happening here? What? We're in modern times? Hold up. What? What kind of Renaissance painting shenanigans is this? I think we got a boba tea. Okay, so we're all right, okay, so now we're in modern century. Atri's driving the ship. There's Ascanio with his silly little bracelets and choker. There's us. Oh my god, this is so goofy. I love it. Modern society, let's go.
And when the Coast Guard stops us, what are you going to do? Charm them like you did last time?
We are just like a little group of gods just chilling amongst the humans. I kind of like it.
No, I'll cover their body count first, and then charm them.
Good choice.
Because it went so well when you last tried it.
100%. All four of us have explored each other. All four of us have had romantic relations with each other at some point. Absolutely we have. There's no way, it's been centuries. There's no way we haven't fucked each other once. Time has not been kind to your powers. Mortals have taken a liking to breaking down the inexplicable into understandable bits, but the abyss still defies the comprehension of
You
most.
want to take a sip?
Boba. He tipped the straw of your cup towards Alpheon.
Honeydew again.
Honeydew milk tea? Oh, I fucking love honeydew milk tea.
No, I'm trying the matcha today.
Okay.
With sugar, right?
600 years have passed. Oars turn to motors, tisanes to sugary concoctions, garnished with tapioca. We're having boba. The world has all but forgotten the envoys that used to rule it, but you have never left. Alpheon takes a sip of the bubble tea before his nose wrinkles.
So bitter.
Forever yours. Oh my god, I like that trophy name.
I asked for half sugar.
It never works for matcha.
600 years have passed. You have changed in soul, but not in body. Something that Alpheon has honored by never changing too. Atri switch gears and the yacht slices through the waves, sending glittering splashes all around.
What happened to not getting in trouble with the Coast Guard?
It's a beautiful day, and after centuries of work, the mortals do not need you anymore. You can be Chussy again.
Yay!
Oh, hello, Ascanio! Look at that art! Huh. Intriguing. We did it! Finish the game! Hell yeah! Oh my god. I honestly, like, we only did one fucking route, and I feel like the entirety of the routes are, like, based on, it's all the same reveal-wise, but, like, the little differences are, like, who you're romancing, I guess. So, like, you know, if you go for Silas, what kind of, like, conversations you'll have with them. I'm curious to know what kind of romance we'll have with Ascanio, seeing as how he is a prodigal one. obviously, if we don't take his words, we'll probably end up dying. But, whew, I did like Alphionse. I liked him a lot. I'm looking at all the different people they have in the cast list. They have like a lot of good voice actors. Good for them. I honestly, like, I kind of vibe with it. It was very in-depth. Ooh! Noto Seraph. Oh my god, I love Noto Seraph. Why am I intrigued by the font? Listen, I'm a graphic designer. I like fonts. But there's just so much to it. I would love to do the other romances to see what stories they have. Malik, unfortunately, had kind of a sad ending. I guess we didn't give him his blessing. But, like, my god, this was a beefy game. It surprised me with how much there was to it. I like the ending we had, though. I liked it a lot. Hey! Sigh, the Abyss could not have been possible without the support of these amazing people. Oh, wait. Is my name gonna be in here? Oh, hell yeah. My name might be in here. I wonder where it is. Okay. It's gonna go a lot. How long is this gonna go for? Because we're only at the A's. Okay. Alright. Okay. We can cut through it. Okay. Boop. Daddy Demis. Oh, hello. I don't even know what name I put for mine. There I am! There's me! I didn't put my government name. No!